What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Matt Turner and I am back again with my top surgery series. Today I will be talking about specifically how I picked my doctor and some criteria that I had when picking Dr. Scott Mosser for my top surgery. But before we get into the video, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel so that you can stay up to date on my top surgery series. I plan to have a very in-depth series. Also, I don't normally do this, but go follow me on Instagram because that's going to most likely be the avenue that I send out my daily videos while I am recovering from my surgery, as well as the day of my surgery. And then I'll probably make a really big video dumping all of those things together, but that won't happen for some time. So if you want to stay up to date, go follow me on Instagram at Morgan7551. So if you've been following me, like I just said previously, you know that I am having surgery with Dr. Scott Mosser in San Francisco with the Gender Confirmation Center. It's pretty well known. He's really well known. They also recently got a new surgeon. I can't say his name. It's like Dr. Fauci. It looks French. That's all I'm going to say. It looks French, but I can't say it. But he's a new surgeon over there, so I was really excited. Yeah, I decided to go shirtless for this one. I'm already doing it, so now I have to continue. I've done too much. I'm too far. But yeah, he is over the Gender Confirmation Center. And I specifically picked him because he's over the Gender Confirmation Center and they primarily work with the trans community. So I wanted someone who is going to be, familiar with working with trans people, and that was kind of their life work, so that I didn't feel like I was, like an experiment, or that I would have to really talk about me being trans, I guess. I just wanted somebody who would understand, and it didn't really have to be brought up as kind of a primary focus of my entire surgery. So that's why I picked him. And then the other reason was that he has a very large gallery online compared to a lot of other people that I have researched. His gallery was the best documented in terms of the individuals in the different body types. That was another thing that I really wanted, was someone who had worked with a ton of different body types, because not everybody's the same. Quick list. I don't think this video is going to be very long. Also, I'm really sorry that this is late. I have been busy with school and I was not prepared, and I do D&D and I'm a DM, so I was preparing for that, and it's big and a lot is going on in my campaign right now since it's a homebrew world and work, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. So sorry this is late. You might not get this Friday. And by this Friday, I mean, what's today? January 22nd. You might not get this today. If you do, God blessed us. So I originally found this list while I was researching, and I stumbled upon another person's video. I will link that there. Go check out his video, or I'll link it in the description, and I'll post his channel name right here. But I originally found it there and I really loved everything, and it kind of really gave me some guidance on what I should be looking for. And one of the big things that I personally took from it was scar types. And the way he talked about it was it's anything like getting a tattoo. And you guys probably can't tell, but I have tattoos. So it really connected with me is that every surgeon has a kind of style, and their scar type is part of that style. And for me personally, I wanted somebody who was going to make sure that they contoured my scars to my pecs, so that was really important. And Dr. Scott Mosser seemed to do a variety of different scar shapes from what I had seen from his gallery, so I was very happy about that. And there were straight ones, there are rounded ones, there are more angular ones, so I really liked that, and that was really good personally. So again, the variety. Number two, the other thing that I looked for when looking at different surgeons was, like I said before, the variety of body types that they worked with. Specifically for me, I was also double checking to see how many people of color, specifically African Americans, or people of very dark complexions that they were working with. And of most of the ones that I saw, Dr. Scott Mosser had a larger clientele, I should say. And I really liked that because it meant that I could trust that he had seen how people with darker complexion, how we would react, especially when it comes to nipple grafts and the healing process. And you'll see a lot of different like infographics. He really talks about a lot how the nipple's going to, for black people and people of color, the nipple's first going to turn pink, and then you'll slowly get that pigmentation back. So him just knowing that and having that infographic and sharing that with the world also kind of really made me trust him and what he was doing. But yes, different body types, different body shapes as well was something that was really important to me. As I stated before, I kind of went over some of this list already. 3, so the next thing that I really was looking into was the different types of surgeries they offered. Obviously, you don't want to go to a surgeon that doesn't offer the type of surgery that you want, of course. Like, I'm not going to go to someone who doesn't offer double incision. But also, I'm going to be referencing Dr. Scott Mosser a lot in this, obviously, he offered a lot of different ones, and his website was very, very, very informative on the pros and cons of each one, as well as usually the recommended body type and chest size for each one. So that was really good. I already knew from the get-go that I was going to end up with double incision. So I didn't really have to worry about that too much, considering that double incision is a pretty popular and common surgery style. So I didn't really worry about that too much, but he did offer both non-binary options. So that also was really cool because it meant that, you know, he had a variety of different things, and he was very open to working with a lot of different desires and individuals. So number 4, the one thing that wasn't on the list in the video that I originally looked at was bedside manners. And the more that I've looked into different types of surgeries, like for phalloplasty, I'll do something on that eventually, but right now I'm thinking I'll probably get phalloplasty in the future. But bedside manners was something that I really, really was also looking into. And I'll lump in my last one, so also number 5, is communication and their staffing. So bedside manners and how their staff communicates with the client is also really important, because I don't want to be with somebody, a surgeon who's not going to be forthcoming and reaching out or being responsive if I reach out with a concern, because then if like they don't respond and I have an issue, I'm just kind of like stuck here. So that was something that was really, really important. For Dr. Scott Mosser, I did have, for a little bit, I did have an issue with the staffing. Not so much. It was so small that I don't even really remember at this point what the issue was. I think it had something to do with like a quote and like insurance. But I ended up paying out of pocket, so that made things a lot easier. So now the staff is very quick because when you have insurance involved, it requires a lot of extra steps. So their staff at the Gender Confirmation Center is very, very, very responsive. I know that I have been reaching out with one lady who is really, really nice. I love her, Nelly. She has been absolutely amazing in helping me with anything that I need. Very friendly, very nice, very open. And the staff at large always uses my proper pronouns. They always refer to me by Matt because that's what I've given them. It doesn't matter who's in the room with me when I'm talking or anything like that. They always refer to me by Matt. So I really, really love that. So that was really, really cool. Also, in terms of bedside manners, I have seen a lot about how Dr. Scott Mosser will respond very fast. Every single time that I have reached out to him, he has responded very fast. And in addition to that, when I had my initial consultation with him, he was very in-depth on what I wanted. He explained everything, and he explained why things were going to happen the way they were. So yeah, like I said, this isn't a very long video. That's all I really have for you guys in terms of what I was looking for in terms of a surgeon and my suggestions. Again, I will link the original video that I watched that helped me find the doctor that I wanted in the description down below. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment on more suggestions that you would give to other people on what to look for when looking for a surgeon for any kind of surgery, whether it's top surgery or bottom surgery. As usual, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you can stay up to date on when I post the videos, especially if you want to know how my top surgery is going, because I will, for the foreseeable future, only be really posting my top series. I do have an idea for another react video, so let me know. Yeah, that's another thing. In the comment, let me know who you would love to see me react to, because I would love to do that again. Not said with any sarcasm whatsoever. But yes, thank you guys for all of your support. Oh, how can I forget this? We hit 200 subs. I think the last time I checked, we're at like 204. You guys are amazing. Thank you. As usual, you are making your boy feel special. And I can't wait to see what you guys do for this video. I love you guys. As usual, it is your boy, Matt Turner, out. I hope you guys have a great morning, evening, or night, wherever you are, and I will see you guys later.